100 adjectives often used daily. Different. Different. It's different now than it was a year ago. Used. Used. She had gradually grown used to him. Important. Important. Listening is an important part of the job. Large. Large. Brazil is the world's largest producer of coffee. Available. Available. When will the information be made available? Popular. Popular. Skiing has become very popular recently. Able. Able. Will you be able to come? Basic. Basic. The basic pay of the average worker has risen by 3%. Known. Known. He's a known thief. Various. Various. There are various ways of doing this. Difficult. Difficult. It's difficult for them to get here much before 7. Several. Several. Several of the paintings were destroyed in the fire. United. United. They are united in their opposition to the plan. Historical. Historical. You must place these events in their historical context. Hot. Hot. It was hot and it is getting hotter. Useful. Useful. This information could prove useful. Mental. Mental. I made a mental note to talk to her about it. Scared. Scared. The thieves got scared and ran away. Additional. Additional. The government provided an additional 25 million euros to expand the service. Emotional. Emotional. Mothers are often the ones who provide emotional support for the family. Old. Old. The old man lay propped up on cushions. Political. Political. She became very political at university. Similar. Similar. We have very similar interests. Healthy. Healthy. Keep healthy by eating well and exercising regularly. Financial. Financial. Tokyo and New York are major financial centers. Medical. Medical. A person's medical records are confidential. Traditional. Traditional. It's traditional in America to eat turkey on Thanksgiving Day. Federal. Federal. They were charged with violating federal law. Entire. Entire. I wasted an entire day on it. Strong. Strong. He's strong enough to lift a car. Actual. Actual. What were his actual words? Significant. Significant. Your work has shown a significant improvement. Successful. Successful. We congratulated them on the successful completion of the project. Electrical. Electrical. Never use water to put out fires and electrical equipment. Expensive. Expensive. I can't afford it. It's too expensive. Pregnant. Pregnant. I was pregnant with our third child at the time. Intelligent. Intelligent. Man is still far more intelligent than the cleverest robot. Interesting. Interesting. Can't we do something more interesting? Poor. Poor. They were too poor to buy shoes for the kids. Happy. Happy. You don't look very happy today. Responsible. Responsible. Who's responsible for this mess? Cute. Cute. She had a really cute idea. Helpful. Helpful. Sorry, I can't be more helpful. Recent. Recent. There have been many changes in recent years. Willing. Willing. I'm perfectly willing to discuss the problem. Nice. Nice. Did you have a nice time? Wonderful. Wonderful. It's wonderful to see you. Impossible. Impossible. I've been placed in an impossible position. Huge. Huge. This is going to be a huge problem for us. Rare. Rare. This species is extremely rare. Typical. Typical. This is a typical example of Roman pottery. Competitive. Competitive. We need to work harder to remain competitive with other companies. Critical. Critical. Your decision is critical to our future. Electronic. Electronic. This dictionary is available in electronic forms. Immediate. Immediate. The hospital says she's out of immediate danger. Aware. Aware. He was well aware of the problem. Educational. Educational. Watching television can be very educational. Environmental. Environmental. The government is facing pressure from environmental campaigners. Global. Global. We need to take a more global approach to the problem. Legal. Legal. The driver was more than 3 times over the legal limit. Relevant. Relevant. Do you have the relevant experience? Accurate. Accurate. My watch is not very accurate. Capable. Capable. I am perfectly capable of doing it myself. Thank you. Dangerous. Dangerous. The prisoners who escaped are violent and dangerous. Dramatic. Dramatic. The announcement had a dramatic effect on house prices. Efficient. Efficient. We offer a fast, friendly, and efficient service. Powerful. Powerful. Fear is a powerful emotion. Foreign. Foreign. Dishonesty is foreign to his nature. Hungry. Hungry. I'm really hungry. Practical. Practical. It was difficult to find a practical solution to the problem. Psychological. Psychological. Her symptoms are more psychological than physical. Severe. Severe. His injuries are severe. Suitable. Suitable. Would now be a suitable moment to discuss my report. Numerous. Numerous. Numerous studies have shown this to be true. Sufficient. Sufficient. The salary proved sufficient for his needs. Unusual. Unusual. It's unusual for the trees to flower so early. Consistent. Consistent. We must be consistent in applying the rules. Cultural. Cultural. The orchestra is very important for the cultural life of the city. Existing. Existing. New laws will soon replace existing legislation. Famous. Famous. One day I'll be rich and famous. Pure. Pure. The air was sweet and pure. Afraid. Afraid. Don't be afraid. Obvious. Obvious. He agreed with obvious pleasure. Careful. Careful. Please be careful with my glasses. Ladder. Ladder. He chose the latter option. Unhappy. Unhappy. He was unhappy at being left out of the team. Acceptable. Acceptable. Children must learn socially acceptable behavior. Aggressive. Aggressive. He gets aggressive when he's drunk. Distinct. Distinct. There was a distinct smell of gas. Eastern. Eastern. The eastern part of the country is very mountainous. Logical. Logical. Each of them having their own room was the logical solution. Reasonable. Reasonable. It seems a perfectly reasonable request to make. Strict. Strict. She's on a very strict diet. Administrative. Administrative. This software claims to reduce administrative costs. Automatic. Automatic. My reaction was automatic.